Okay, Susie Q, show me what you got going on here.
Come on, give me more. So I want to hear her 3-beat cadence when she lopes. I don't want her to be sloppy about it.
Okay.
I'd like her.
You'd like to start getting her to draw till you come in so you could do a turn to the inside.
And I'm switching between Liberty work. I'm switching between the thought of what I've done with her at Liberty versus what I'm expecting her to do. That's what I want. Go on. Leave her alone when she's giving me that pretty gait, but right there she got sloppy. Ask her to pose. I'm hoping she's got an ear on me, but not her mind.
Okay.
And I don't want to go pushing her because then she's just going to spin to the outside.
But you can reach under and tap and kind of start to physically bring her in and then send her the other way.
I'd rather do it that way than do it where you block them and you give them no other option. I'd rather have a friendly option than a you have no other option.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh. Good girl.
But she won't step to you.
No.
Okay. Want me to show you a couple things?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So, one thing, I want my horse to understand the position of whip has meaning and purpose, so that the angle of the whip has meaning and purpose. They'll know if I'm putting it at the shoulder, the ribs, asking the hip to move away, asking the hip to move in, or I'm at neutral. I never rub my horse with my whips. Okay. So, when I come up here to her, and first thing because she's gentle, I mean, she's not wild or anything, so she's already gentle. And I'll do this with a wild horse. But the first thing I'll do is I'll say, hey, when I put that whip down here, like this, I want you to move your hip away and bring me your eye. So I'm going to start asking her right here. I'm going to watch for her eye to come in. I'm just going to keep asking her, and then I'm just going to ask her to give me some kind of change here. And right here, when she goes past me, I'm just going to reach out and tickle her behind. But I'm just going to keep asking for her hind foot right here. I want her hip to go away, and I want her eye to come in. I'm going to make a little gap here. If she goes through it, I'm just going to tickle her behind. I'm going to make a little gap here and let her make a decision if she wants to go through the gap or if she wants to look at me. So I'm just going to keep asking for her. Now I'm going to make a gap here. She has to decide if she wants to go through this gap or if she wants to look at me. I'll just touch it. I'm not going to get after her, or I'm going to lay a blister on her. I'm going to make a little gap here. Now she has to decide. Well, you want to go through? Now she has to decide. I'll let her make the direction change and then correct her for doing it. Then I'm going to ask for the hip again. I'll make a little gap. She sees the gap coming. We'll just keep asking for the hip. So you want to go through the gap? Don't just tickle away. I want your eye to come in. This doesn't help your situation. Try something different. Try something different. Turn it back, doesn't help. Try to bring me your eye.
There, we're thinking it.
Even if it was just that.
Yep.
Try something different. This doesn't help. It was just a flicker.
Yep.
Try something different. There.
No.
There.
That was a whole step, and I don't even think she knew she did a whole step.
But we always reward even accidents.
There. Yeah, she hasn't left that inner step either. So you're making the gap to give her a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over here, I'll make a new gap. There. And so she has to decide, do I go through the gap, do I turn back, or do I just turn and look at this guy? What can I do? What can I try different? And that time, she went like this. If she goes past me, I'll make a new gap. There.
Oh,
So now,
that was instant.
really think on that. She tried something different, and she's going to get a big reward for that. I'll let her think. Tell her how much I appreciate that try. And I'll say, when I put that whip over here,
She won't let
put
you.
that hip away, bring your eye into it. And tell her how smart she is. When I put that whip down here, attic. So when I put that whip down here, move your hip away, and bring your eye in. Thank you. Move your hip. We want to go through all this again? Or you want to try something that worked for you once before? There. Now the eye's in. So I'll let her think on that for a second. New gap. Touch. Here's a new gap. There. That's what I want. Make a new gap. At least she's coming in on there and there. Nice. Thank you. Now we're creating a little bit of draw. Good. Good. See if the hip wants to move away. Very good. Move the hip away. Very good. Urge her to go forward. Don't go past me. Bring that eye in. In. There you come. Good. Push her along. Hip away. Eye in. Nice. There you go. Nice try. So you just start building on this. Good. Good. Then that just gets better and better and better. See, the more and more she seeks that kind of relief.
I can see how she's trying to understand. And like over here earlier, she was leaving, but she was still on you. Whereas in the beginning, she wasn't on you at all. She was spinning away from you. I mean,
I come in, I'll just kind of draw her off. Draw her off that wall. So as this gets better, because she's just in the beginning phases and stages, pretty soon the hip, draw that eye, and when she faces, you see, you're in a position
Yep.
to send her the other way.
so maybe it's better I haven't done a lot of round pen work with her because I would have just been doing it off kilter anyways.
There. girl. So that's kind of the beginning stages anyway, to get that eye to start coming to the inside. And you want to get one side working really good before you switch to the other side. It's hot.